Southside. Yeah.
King Von and Little Durk may have been hanging around each other even though they couldn't be together legally. In the recording, the Clubhouse recording with 21 Savage, listen to this.
I told him because he had went to Houston and I was finna come to Houston, so I'm telling him like just stay, but he had to come back for that goddamn show. That happened.
That mixtape, yeah.
I was telling him, goddamn, I was telling him stay in Houston so we could just do the shit studio type. Cause Dirt was down there too type. We was all down to come to Atlanta type. Cause Dirt was down there too type. We was all down to come to Atlanta type.
If they were that close, I would have hoped they would have been together more times in the studio and stuff, because at the end of the day, it's F12, right? Welcome to O Block album. So as you can see by the cover, you can tell that it's really scary. That's a place where you don't want to be. People don't survive there, like, you know, shootings at the funerals, you get smoked. Even if you're family, you can still get it. You know, so much crazy stuff that goes on in O Block. Welcome to O Block. It's crazy how he's been talking about his death so much, and like even when you look at his response to Little Durk when he posted the album, Love You to Death, like everything was surrounding death around that album. Why did he keep saying that so much? Before he dropped Welcome to O Block, he dropped a song with Dookie Low, and in that song one of the verses didn't make sense at all. Like it goes like this: all that shit get him left in public, it ain't nothing, I gave out 100, boy I bet they coming. It ain't nothing, I gave out 100, boy I bet they coming. In that bar, was he talking about himself or someone that he know that was out to get him, that was gonna like try to take him out, and he's like, listen, even if you do that, they still gonna slide, I paid out 100. I did this video and I titled it this: King Von already paid for the hit. So that verse I think was written after he gave out the 100k when he did that Broke Ops video. Like everyone is acting like nothing happened and continuing to just promo. And mind you, all the albums that Little Durk is releasing now, these albums been ready to be on go, like they've been ready behind the scenes. Verses like that lets you know that Von knew everything and business plans and all of it. When you listen to the music, you would think it's staged because he's talking about everything that's about to happen that we all saw in the video, like the Welcome to O Block party, and then a shootout happens. He gets shot on Boss Top's birthday. Like the way it all happened, it just seems way too prepared. Like everything's just been prepared. All the music has been prepared in the background. Little Durk, his album's been prepared. And it's funny because why wasn't we hearing the music that we're hearing now back then, before Von's situation? When Durk was, you know, trying to come up on all the other albums. It's looking like a planned out situation. Even with Von having over 300 unreleased songs, what's the next album gonna be like? Is all those songs gonna be saying things that's already happening, that's been happening and stuff? And that's a crazy number. That means he been in the studio every day. I would have said it's staged if they didn't have a habit of taking you out the way you live. If they didn't do Honeycomb, what they did him the other day, doing to him the same stuff he spoke about in his music. The ring Fredo Bang bought Little Durk and the V-Roy chain. So the ring, to me, I just think this is all the symbol is to do with the chain that Von had, the O Block chain, all the jewelry and everything is all linked together. And if you look at it closely, people have been pointing out the red dot in the middle of the O. It's to do with like the sniper thing. And this one with the two pictures, I feel like why didn't it come from Icebox? Because that's where they used to get all their jewelry from. I don't know. It's all signs that Lil Durk's recent live, he goes live and he's literally just sitting there throwing up a bunch of money. He's watching the numbers, he's smiling at the people who he's talking to. It just seems strange. It's a very strange live. Like, why would you go live and not say nothing and then you just show a bunch of money?
We got 7. We're going 7.
Yeah, cheated on.
What y'all got? What's that going?
3, 4, 10,000 in one pocket.
You can't go back to your hood, huh? Get my perky up. Another night.
Nigga stalled on there.
Alright, what you got, Whoop? I got 10.
For sure.
I find that to be very odd behavior. I don't know. Why is he not saying anything? He's just showing people a bunch of money. Like, he is being told not to speak out about the situation. King Von Manager signs a new artist, goes by the name of YTB Trenched. This is him signing the agreement. And I find his name very similar to YMW Melly, YTB.
Make the shot, get your signature to make it official.
Let's go.
Gang.
Baby.
Okay. You are officially a signed artist. We did it.
J-Mark, you can't hold it. Goddamn, that's signed, J-Mark.
Let it out.
We doing it. Now. We did it.
We doing it.
Gotta get it done.
Make it look good now.
We've been in them churches, we are. I mean, at this point, it's kind of scary signing with this guy because look at how he handled the other situation, and then he's going around and telling people that he wasn't in his right mind and stuff. And to me, I feel like he's not even taking any of the responsibility from that night. T Grizzly, this is a rapper who made it from doing a botched robbery job, and he actually did time for it in prison. When he came out, he dropped a song called First Day Out where he pledged allegiance to gangs, and he was rewarded for it. He tweeted this. It says, "The first thing we should learn is not to F over good people." And that's what he had to say, and I don't know what's that about. It could be something related to him personally. I just feel like all the stuff that's going on in the music industry, so much backdooring stuff going on. Quavo and Sweetie. So Quavo and Sweetie now apparently has broken up and all of it, and it's because of this interview that she did with someone who she used to date in high school, and that person asked her some questions, and the way she answered the questions or something like that, literally they broke up. This is all a publicity stunt. If you guys don't see it, I don't know. They do it in so many different ways and people fall for it so often and they run with it. Like this one breakup is like the other day, Danny Lee and the baby. They broke up and then now they're back together. It was obviously a publicity stunt to put out something, to sell something. This is written down on a list, but then I would see people commenting and stuff on the media like if it's so true and they believe it so much. Not saying that every single situation is fake, but I just feel like when you see these upcoming artists and the people that has music out right now, and that's like, you know, the music are playing, these are the people that for some reason come up with all these, you know, all these things happen to them, or these publicity relationships and stuff, and then the breakup and the makeup, and that's just a thing that they just do to get posted in the blogs and stuff to have people talking about them. Party and Megan Thee Stallion. They're gonna have this breakup thing soon. It's gonna happen soon. Like, you know, when Megan is near to probably drop a freestyle or something, or some record or single, that's gonna happen, and then they're gonna make back up, and then that's gonna be a big thing, and then they're gonna use that to profit. Isn't it funny that Party, the one who wrote all of Cardi B's major hits, is with Megan Thee Stallion? Cardi B, WAP, Megan Thee Stallion, the big hits. This was all planned behind the scenes. I don't even think Party and Megan is maybe even together, to be honest with you. I think it's all to do with like a public thing. Having Party at the forefront, him attending the Grammys with Megan Thee Stallion and everything. This was all planned out behind the scenes. It happens, like that's how it goes, that's how it works in the music industry. They plan some things and they go with it, then they put it out, and then they make people believe it so people can start talking about it.